It finally happened, guys, and we were right all along. You don't say, you don't say, and you don't say. The prophecy is being fulfilled as we speak, guys. Today we have a lot to talk about targeting Binance, guys, and what just occurred. From Watch Your Guru. Breaking: CZ resigns as Binance CEO. It's time. It has truly arrived. Your time has come, Binance. The new CEO, right? Being friends with Sam Bankman-Fried, off X, and then who's friends with CZ, Justin Sun, which he's friends with Tether. Prepare. The new world is literally upon us, guys. Not financial vice. Forbes does it again, right? Look at this, guys. So be very careful, okay? There are warning signs before things do implode. Just they tell you before it occurs. Now, when we look at BNB's price, guys, it dumped, as we can see. It was all the way at $263 or so, and it dumped all the way down to $220 or so, guys, right? So obviously we haven't seen a crazy fall yet, guys, but people are now being worried about this coin, right? Binance coin. Anything. Okay, guys, first things first, I'm just going to throw a warning out there. I'll be very careful at this point with this coin, obviously, right? Because there's we are basically traveling through uncharted waters as we speak, guys. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, what do we have here with this coin? If this coin goes below like $200, guys, there's literally no support, right? It's going to have a free fall. Okay, if this coin does head back to $40, I may honestly buy. Why? Because it may get saved, guys. That's the thing, right? The new CEOs and all stuff, all sorts of stuff. But it's going to be heavily centralized, though. We're going to be talking about in today's video. Now, I want to mention there's 3 days off, guys, for TradingView's Black Friday sale, and the sales are absolutely insane, right? 70% off and all sorts of stuff. My subscription is about to end here soon, guys. I have to go buy the yearly subscription because it's a sweet deal. So I wanted to mention it here. If you guys are looking to, I don't know, maybe look on the charts, guys, right? All these things. I do have a affiliate link down description below if you guys would like to go ahead and buy a TradingView subscription, guys, because now's the time, to say the least, right? Because of Black Friday sales. Next, guys. While everything else supposedly is imploding, right? All different sorts of projects, everything, guys. Ripple's hiring still. Isn't that beautiful? It sure is. Now, breaking: Binance wallets are being drained right now. Users are withdrawing funds on fears of insolvency after a multi-billion-dollar settlement and criminal charges. The withdrawal requests in Binance are at the level of FTX's collapse. Okay, so everyone's withdrawing as we speak, guys. We told you guys, we were warning from the beginning of time. Just be warned, guys, right? Not financial advice, anything can occur, but these exchanges, I'm not putting my money or majority of my portfolio onto these exchanges because there is no regulations as we speak, guys, right? No clarity. There is no framework. Justin, $1.3 billion in user funds withdrawn from Binance following U.S. government indictment. There we go. It's fleeing, guys, right? A bank run is supposedly occurring as we speak. Now, some people are speculating that Binance bankruptcy incoming as well, right? Now, there's a plea deal and all sorts of stuff going on, guys, which we're about to talk about, which means this coin. Okay, so we actually talked about this before. There are multiple paths they could take with these exchanges, okay? Either they go after them and it implodes, guys, right? FTX, as an example. Or if they do survive, they will make it to the new world, but they will be super centralized to the maximum degree. Okay, and it wouldn't be the same as before, guys. With Tether, they're going to do the same thing probably, right? If they don't kill it, that is. Now, people are talking about BNB's targets under $5, guys. Insane, right? I don't know about that, but if it does literally implode, yes, it's going to be like FTX, guys. So this is why I'll be very wary and careful as we speak. From Kim.com, CZ plea deal conclusion. Binance is now under full control of the Nasy's government. It's over, guys. Recommendation: who was right from the beginning of time? We warned you guys, but people thought we were making stuff up. Can we get an apology at least, right? Well, it's fine. We don't need an apology, guys. But just next time, be open-minded, right? Anything can occur, like we've been saying, guys. So Kim.com says, move your crypto out of Binance now. Keep most of your crypto offline. Only use exchanges when necessary. Start using crypto for day-to-day transactions, not just speculation, right? Then we see from CZ, this is what actually happened. Today I stepped down as CEO of Binance. Admittedly, it was not easy to let go emotionally, right? But I know it is the right thing to do. I made mistakes, and I must take responsibility. Remember who needs to say everything's fine, guys? It's just funny. I don't know why they lie though. Just be honest, and everything will be fine at the end of the day, right? Just don't lie. So he then announces that Richard Tang is Binance's new CEO, guys, as of today, right? Well, when we talk about this new CEO, guys, listen to this. It's this person right here. It's an honor and with the deepest humility that I step into the role of Binance's new CEO. Okay? New CEO of Binance was board of director at Lulu Finance when Ripple partnered with Lulu, guys. Lulu's an early adopter of XRP. Something is fishy here, guys. Wait a moment. So they killed... Whoa. Oh my gosh. We are cracking codes like never before. Listen. They went after Binance. I told you. They'll either kill it or regulate it out of existence, right? Basically, it's not going to be the same thing as before. What's really odd and fishy to me is right here, the guy who's the new CEO of Binance was a board director at Lulu Finance, which is a Ripple partner. Okay? You know why that's fascinating? Is Binance about to do business with Ripple once Binance flourishes possibly again? Right now, it's controlled and everything, guys. Like how Uphold has Ripple payments enabled, right? It goes through Uphold, through an exchange. This is interesting, guys. Again, do we see what's happening here? So Lulu is an early adopter of XRP, implementing business solutions via Ripple's on-demand liquidity, right? Fascinating. Again, there will be a few survivors at the end, guys, but most will not make it, right? And then CZ says, what's next for him? He's going to take a break first and all, and his funds are still safe, guys. Perhaps it is now that things are centralized. Wow, this is literally an end of an era, isn't it, guys? It's funny how it happened in November as well. We may talk about that tomorrow. Actually, November is a very interesting meaning about November, guys. But so this is the end. The end is just the beginning, though, right? Isn't it funny how BG123 did say 2023 will be the year of truth? The Department of Justice officially indicts Binance and CZ right here.
Were required by law. The company is required to review past transactions and report suspicious activity to federal authorities.
There we go. Now it's fully controlled, guys, right? So now they have to be transparent and all sorts of stuff. It's over, guys. We told you this would happen. Either two things will happen. Kill off Binance or make it state controlled, basically. We told you, right? With Tether, it's going to be the same thing. Either they're going to kill it off or control it to the maximum degree. I told you, the future world of cryptocurrencies will be what's centralized and decentralized. Centralized as in the governments will come into play. The banks will, right? Remember about the banks, don't forget. And then they always win, guys. It seems like the people can't ever win, but I don't know. I guess it's a good thing, right? Maybe regulations is a good thing, guys, for the people as well, but decentralized because it's cryptos, right? The underlying blockchain. Now, breaking CZ CEO goes bust, right? So basically what happened was he shamefully resigned today and pleaded guilty to fraud and money laundering violations. His company will also be forced to pay a whopping $4.3 billion, right? And everyone called us as FUD, guys, right? When it was all truthful. Like we've been saying, we're always ahead of the herd. How? It's crazy because the 14th biggest compliance fines. Look at this, guys, right? Now, there's going to be more exchanges, more crypto industry names within this list as well soon, guys. Right? Tether is going to be in here, probably one of the worst. It's going to be worse than, obviously, it's going to be worse than Binance. Tether is literally what's propping up the entire space, guys. Right? So right now we're thinking, see, Binance is bad. Watch out for Tether. Justin. Now CZ's facing 18 months in prison as part of his plea deal with the United States government. Oh, it's game over. CZ has just been released on a $175 million bond, one of the largest bail amounts in history. Wow, guys. Right, Tether, you're next. Department of Justice finds Binance intentionally caused a liquidity crisis within FTX that played a role in the loss of nearly $10 billion in customer funds. Wow. Wow. Look at this, guys. We told you once again, the industry will be Ragnaroked. It will be cannibalized. They're going to go after each other, guys. Not to mention, you have to play by their rules, right? By the government, the bank's rules, or you're going to die away. So now Binance is playing with their rules, guys, which could be a good thing in the future, but I will still be very wary of BNB. If it maybe dumps to like $40, I may buy it. I don't know. Maybe put a small amount though. Binance is done. Supervision kills exchange, guys. Binance ends up like Bittrex, right? It's over. Look what happened to some other exchanges. The proof is in the pudding, right? Binance allowed these right here, guys, right? The T's to transact on its platform. United States government says. They say it in the article. Wow. Oh, and not to mention, you guys see the narrative they're using? Exactly. How? Again and again and again. We're getting things right again and again and again, guys. Even though the United States government acts like it's not doing the same thing that these people have been doing, right? But they'll get away because they make up the laws. Reminder that nearly 85% of all of Bitcoin's volume comes from fraudulent Binance and Tether, artificially being propped up using fake money. The house of cards are collapsing, and with all the ETFs soon to be denied, we will witness a major bloodbath again. Don't say we didn't warn you, guys. We may talk about the charts tomorrow. Binance and its criminal founder CZ have pled guilty to, and isn't it funny that Tether issued about $4 billion of USDC in the last 30 days, guys, right? Or USDT. This is not a coincidence. Tether mints $4 billion out of thin air. Wow. So Tether's probably going to pay their fine, huh? Interesting. Wow. So oh my, guys, this is just mind-blowing because Tether mints $4 billion out of thin air, buys Bitcoin, ships them to CZ, CZ sells them for USDC, it then creates enough liquidity to pay the Department of Justice $4.3 billion fine. Why? Because Tether is watching CZ's back as we speak, guys. This is insanity, right? Wow. It's just crazier and crazier by the day, guys. Imagine how dumb you have to think that Tether isn't done for, guys, right? Exactly. They're coming after Tether as well. I'm not going to play the full video, but I'll have it in the link down below. Justin's son, rest in peace soon. He's being shook as well, right? He has his eyes open. You are next, exactly. So Tron is going to bite the dust probably as well. Stuart Alderodi comes in. The Binance resolution of anti-money laundering violations is a necessary step to bring the crypto industry into compliance with these important laws and safeguards, right? Big banks all went through some version of this years ago. There we go, right? Even Stuart Alderodi is happy about this, basically. Why? Because it's going to bring regulations into the space, guys, right? And I guess it's a Binance. What just happened with Binance is probably bad, but it's a good thing as well at the end of the day, right? In the long term, it's a good thing. But everything will be washed. Wow, did BlackRock take down Binance, right? Now, this is interesting because remember what the SEC said, right? It's because the ETFs haven't gone live. It's because of market manipulation, all stuff. Wait, what if Tether goes down within the next month or two as well, right? Because the deadline for an ETF is supposedly January. This isn't a surprise, guys, right? We knew about this, right? Now, the big boys are coming to play. BlackRock, Fidelity, Invesco, guys. Right? This is how the game is played exactly. Grayscale met with the SEC and disclosed it reached transfer agency and service agreement with BNY Mellon for spot Bitcoin ETF. There we go. right? They're coming in, guys. You guys ready? With CZ's resigning today and considering Binance is the third largest holder of Bitcoin, BlackRock should be smiling. Here's a reminder of me. I'm discussing how incumbents use regulators as a weapon. It was all part of the game plan, guys. I'll have everything down here so we can investigate further. The fallacy for today's video comes from Bob because today proves the naysayers is behind narrative is all just BS, like I've said, guys, right? Of course, the naysayers has always been number one, guys. So, you guys ready for a new world? It's upon us. Prepare. The collapse is near as well. This is another sign of it. Not financial advice. Whatever, so Sophia's amazingness. See ya.